What's up? It's Brandon J back with another episode of the More Action Podcast. This week we are in Tampa, Florida. Went to the navigation event with my fiance Leanne. We got first 50 in line. You know what I'm saying? Free food, free drinks all day. Met the owners of the company to break down how we made a personal trip into a business trip and a huge tax deduction. So stay tuned and I'm gonna break it all down. Let's go. What's up?
Life of a hustler, gotta do it for mother, gotta do it for father, even though he act like a sucker. Life of a hustler, gotta do it for granny, gotta do it for brothers, even if they think I don't love them. Been getting active and hustling.
What's up? We here sitting outside the navigation event. Beginning of the line, first 50. Leanne, you want to say something?
I was determined and we were successful.
Determined and successful.
I was up at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Oh.
She lying.
Out of bed and up, two different things. I was scrolling on Instagram at 6 a.m. in the morning.
This is how we are. All right, stay tuned. Watch how the day goes.
Bye.
Please explain to me why we had to be here in the first 50.
So, first 50, you get a bag full of goodies. Only the first 50 people. You get a little suit, little baggie like this. So it was a hat, a water bottle. You tripping. We gonna be first 50 people. We was number 10. I want to hear it. Period.
This week we're in Tampa, Florida, and a lot of people take trips, okay? In this video, I'm going to be teaching and explaining exactly how we turned what could have been a personal expense into a tax deduction, a business expense. First thing you have to understand is when you become a business owner in the eyes of the IRS, people who have LLCs as corporations, things of that sort, you get certain benefits now from the IRS, such as writing off anything ordinary and necessary to run your business, right? Now, something I found out, shout out to Carter Cofield, is that business education is 100% tax deductible. So if I were to pay somebody like Grant Cardone to personally train me or teach me something in business, that money I spent in pursuit of making money, in pursuit of generating or creating a business, is 100% tax deductible. That means at the end of the year, all of the money I spent on the education itself, the tickets, the hotels, the gas I spent, the gas money I spent, the miles are all now going to lower my taxable income at the end of the year. Now, this is another trick that I learned. If you have a W-2 job, but you start an LLC, you make $50,000 in a year, but then on the business side, the LLC lost, let's say, $5,000. You spent $5,000 on new equipment, some training from a mentor in your field. People get confused and think What if my side hustle, my LLC, doesn't make any money? How am I going to write off anything? Well, the IRS says anything ordinary and necessary in pursuit to make money with the business is potentially a tax deduction. There are a lot more details. You can't write off everything, and it's not like everything you can write off is 100%. Like your vehicle, you can only write off so much of the vehicle's expenses. You can't write off 100% of the vehicle's expenses. When you start your LLC and you spend some money on the side to expand your business, if your LLC does not make any money, for example, your taxable income on the business side is zero. But if you were to still have your W-2 job, your taxable income on the employee side, where you've been working, is still $50,000. But what happens when your side hustle, your business, your LLC takes a loss, but you still made money working for somebody else? The money that you spent and is tax deductible is going to be subtracted from the money you made with your job. So if you made $50,000 at your job, but you spent $5,000 trying to start a business, they're going to subtract that from the 50, which makes it 45,000. And now your tax return is going to grow a little bit because you've been paying taxes on $50,000 all year, when you really technically was only supposed to be paying 45 now due to the tax deduction, increasing the tax return you were already going to get. If your business trip is more than a day long, as long as you are dedicating 50% of your workday to your business, 4 hours to be exact, that entire day now counts as a business deduction. We planned out ours. The Friday we left is a business day because of the commuting. The next day, Saturday, was the event. Now Sunday and Monday is in between the two events. Anything, in between business days also counts. So even though we had an event to go to on Saturday, and we have another event coming up Tuesday, everything we did on Sunday and Monday is also business expenses, because what are we going to do? Go all the way back home just to come all the way back to Tampa, Florida? No, the government knows that traveling is part of it. So they allow us to write off any expenses we have in between days, in between business days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is the next event we're going to be going to with Myron Golden. And Friday will be another travel day. So from Friday to Friday, so we're going to be able to write off everything we're doing for these events from Friday to Friday, simply because the events are in the middle of the week. And it all worked out. The timing's perfect. But the main things I want y'all to pick up from this video is, even if you keep your job, even if you are not making that much money with your side hustle, start an LLC, because in the eyes of the IRS, you are now a business owner. You see a lot more money on your tax return at the end of the year, because tracking your expenses, keeping your receipts, logging what you were doing during business meals and business days is important, because everything you keep will help your CPA at the end of the year bring down your taxable income. That's the goal, is to bring down your taxable income, and every business expense you have throughout the year will help make that happen. So that is how we turned a personal trip we were going to take anyway into a business tax deduction. I'm going to see you on the next episode after the Offers Mastery live event, the JW Marriott in Tampa, Florida. So stay tuned for that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'm Brandon J. It's the More Action Podcast. Peace.